Hey everybody, good morning and welcome once again. Today is Saturday, November 7th, 2020. I don't know about you, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in central Pennsylvania, and I hope it is too wherever you are. In fact, my daughter said that it almost feels like it wants to be spring. So it's gorgeous here, and welcome to another edition of 365 Reading. This is a gift from our friends at the American Literacy Corporation. My name is David B., and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the dynamic women that are Dr. Chelsea Doub and my very good friend Ruby Doub. Ruby is works with the Dauphin County Commissioner's Office, and Dr. Chelsea Doub is a learning designer. They shared a little bit with me about their really cool book, and I hope you enjoy it. Chelsea and Ruby, have fun.
Hey, David.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be here today. My mom, I'm the daughter. People like to confuse us, but I'm really excited to present this with my mom today. We're going to be reading Chocolate Me by Taye Diggs. And it is a book about being different complexions from other people. And so we're very excited to be able to share this with you all. And particularly as children, we both have a number of experiences of growing up in all white environments and not really knowing where we fit in and how our complexion or why our complexion is different and how valuable it is to be different. So we're really excited to share this with you today. So we will start with page 1, Chocolate Me. Sitting on my stoop when I was 5, not like Timmy or Johnny or even Mark, though I wanted a name like theirs. So we have a little boy sitting on a stoop, his friends, Mark, Jimmy, Timmy, Johnny, Timmy, and he may not have a name just like them, and he may not completely look like them.
I can do the next page. Chocolate Me.
Chocolate Me. And what's his t-shirt say?
Be super.
Be super. And you can see he's sitting with his dog. So what's going to happen next? When we'd play, they'd say, look where your skin begins. It's brown, like dirt. Does it hurt to wash off?
Chocolate Me.
So his friends have some questions about his skin. Why is his skin different? Why does it look different than other people's? They often stared at my hair. Why do you look scared? It's so poofy and big, like a wig. Not straight. Don't you hate to comb it? All his friends have all of these questions about his hair and his skin. Why is it different from theirs?
Mm-hmm. Chocolate Me.
You can see he's a little bit sad because he's not sure, why he is different or why he looks different than other people, why his hair is different.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see his t-shirt says, you are my, and it's a sun. So you are my sunshine.
As they pointed at my nose, I froze. It's so big and wide. I tried to hide. So now he's questioning his features on his face. He's holding his hands up to his nose.
Chocolate Me. And here he's playing soccer, which is my favorite sport. And one of the first times when I was a kid, I realized I was different because none of my friends looked like me. And I was the only one who was chocolate, who had different hair, who had different skin.
I squirmed and wiggled as they giggled at my teeth so white. You can be our flashlight at night. Just smile and we'll be all right. Chocolate Me.
And that's not very nice to be someone's flashlight and only to look at their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a little confused. He's trying to figure out what it means to be different, what it means to have darker complexion, bright white teeth, and a bright smile.
Mm-hmm.
When I came from outside, I cried, why? I asked my moms, why can't I be more like Timmy or Johnny or Mark? With straight hair and a different nose, I suppose my teeth wouldn't seem so bright if my skin were a bit more light, right? Chocolate me.
And then my mom said, "Wait 1 minute, my sweet. Can't you see? You have skin like velvet fudge frosting mixed in a bowl. You can lick the spoon, cotton candy hair soft to the touch of my fingers, or braided like rows of corn with a twist. And your smile," she says, "makes me so happy I could cry. No amount of money could buy how it makes me feel. For real, it's perfect."
So his mom is showing him your skin is sweet like candy, and you can braid your hair in different ways. It does different things, and your smile, it lights up a room, and it makes his mom so happy. Look, she says, look in the mirror and love what you see.
Love who you are, love what you see.
Chocolate me. You can
Look at
see
his smile.
his smile and his chocolate me t-shirt.
I started to think about my face, my skin, my nose, my fro. Chocolate me.
Chocolate me.
And you can see his whole attitude, his face is changing. He notices that these are all great assets that he has, all great things.
And what do you know? Along came Timmy and Johnny and Mark, who suddenly didn't seem so smart. And I started to smile and smile and smile. It felt so good. I could taste it. Why? Because I am chocolate.
Chocolate is sweet. Chocolate is smooth. Chocolate is beautiful and delicious. Chocolate is
Me. Chocolate me.
me.
Chocolate me. The end. Thank you everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed our book, Chocolate Me by Taye Diggs. This is also a wonder book illustrated by Shane W. Evans. And if you are interested in listening along, this is the type of book. We got it from our Dauphin County Library System. And you can actually listen to the book if you want to listen along. So we will return this actually probably today to the library if you're interested in reserving it. But it also has audio. You can fast forward, you can play, you can pause, and it talks to you aloud.
Yes.
Chocolate Me.
Excellent book. Highly recommended.
Awesome job.
Excellent job.
Thanks, David.
I'm going to write a book on being coconut caramel vanilla flan.
Yes. Butter pecan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I call my wife, my butter pecan Rican, right there.
Yep, exactly.
I love the book, and I can't help but notice that both of you were smiling as you read about the parts about hair and about complexion. And is it safe and fair to say that you chose this book because it affects you and it's part of your identity?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we both have our stories growing up. We grew up in very different generations, different time periods. You know, through life, you're judged. You're looked at differently if your hair is in a certain way, or as they said, your skin isn't as light as others. And sometimes those experiences may not be good experiences. And
Right.
a lot of that is still applicable today. Unfortunately, it is. Right, Chelsea?
Yeah, but I think we're now approaching a time in which we can be so proud of the way that our hair grows out of our head, our complexion, even different, you know, a lot of us have, particularly for people of color, we have different shades of complexion throughout our skin. My face is lighter than the rest of my body, right? We have different curl patterns and different hairstyles, and it has taken a long time to really grow into appreciation of it. I had a mother who always put my hair in different hairstyles as a kid, but I questioned as a kid, why didn't I look like Abby or Kara or Gwen or some of my other friends who had, very different hair than me? And she taught me to look in the mirror and say, you should be proud of how you look. You are beautiful just the way you are. And diversity in everyone's skin complexion, their hair texture, that's what makes us all beautiful and unique.
Yep.
Man, I've known your mom for about 10 years. I'd say over 10 years.
Yes.
So I vouch for the fact of how she raised you, very proud. And we've learned in the past 5, 8, 9 years about hair and how it's an extension of our identity.
Yes.
And what I'm noticing is even books like this that we didn't have these books when we were kids, and this isn't talked about. So somebody was affected either negatively or positively. They decide to write a book. Here it affects you or it impacts you. You get to share it with the kids and the families that are watching today. And even they will be influenced to write about their identity. And I don't like to overuse the word woke, but this nation and this world has been relatively woke, and we're learning about hair, and has been historical discrimination on hair, and there's legislation.
Well, complexion.
And complexion, correct. Yeah, we've seen that. And you've also followed, we've had an unspoken theme of diversity, the 365 reading experience. So thank you for sharing that, because for some, we like to see ourselves in the reading material, and for others, we don't see enough. And this is great. This was wonderful. And thanks for shouting out the Dauphin County Library System.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We get ours either from Dauphin County or from Cumberland County.
Yep.
And what a great resource to dig out some really cool books.
Actually, I visited 3 of the libraries, the Downtown Library, the Madeline Allwine, the Klein Library, as well as the Mom, they call it Mom, and they have great books at all 3 locations. So yeah, please visit DCLS.
Diverse books in different locations and different languages and things too. I think for me personally, growing up, I had a lot of questions about who I was and why I looked a certain way. Even growing up in Harrisburg, I didn't always look like everyone in my neighborhood. And, I would come home and ask my mom, like, why am I lighter? Why is my hair curly? And eventually I started learning about our Dominican heritage and our Argentine heritage, right? And learning more about, the Latinx side of my family, and learning about the Black side of my family, and how our histories are so enmeshed and tied to one another, right?
Yes.
And having those books at a young age and being exposed to that, to different cultures and different identities, is it's so crucial to understand who you are and how you fit within this really beautiful world.
Yes.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Not that I wasn't going to mention it, but when speaking with Ruby, we often talk about the Dominican heritage, and there's a saying, it's not a good saying. We call it pelo malo, which is bad hair.
Yeah.
Like, let me get this bad. And those are the grandmas that are like, let me get this bad hair out. And then that makes that child feel a certain way. And then you want to do things to not be that, and it suppresses our identity. So these are powerful. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. So we were really happy to be able to just, share this in a different way, as someone who, identify with so many different cultures and things that are happening in this world. Our country and our schools and our communities are becoming more diverse than they ever have before. And so even for kids from across the world, as someone who has worked in education for a long time, being able to, work with Muslim students and students from Cambodia and students from Eastern Europe and learn about how they grew up, it's so important that we understand that our American experience is not everyone else's experience. And what we bring into America makes us a true melting pot and makes us, a very unique culture, particularly here in Dauphin County, where we have so many people coming from across the world who are coming here, starting families and entering our school systems and contributing to our community. So yeah, we're really excited to be able to share this with other people.
Yeah.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Proud
amazing.
granddaughter of an immigrant family. You know, it's really important to recognize that we're all coming from different diasporas and different parts of the world, and our histories are so unique, but that's what makes us powerful. That's what makes us, you know, one of the most beautiful countries in the whole world.
Amen. Thank you both for sharing your time, sharing your talent, and especially with sharing the book and just the intentionality behind sharing that book. These are smart books, they're important books, and of course, valuable lessons and messages for everybody to learn. And we're always thankful. I have Ruby here in my heart. I don't see Chelsea enough when she's out doing her thing, working every single day to improve our world. And she, or Ruby leads by example, and Chelsea has learned. And of course, they look like sisters. I'll say it for everybody.
Thank you, David. And you know what? I cannot wait to see your beautiful daughter. I know she's grown. I don't know how old she is now.
15.
Wow.
Freshman. And yeah, exactly. And Ruby has known her since she was like 4 or 5. And she is watching on the side with us, but she's also in virtual play practice right now.
Oh, nice. Wow.
9 to 12.
Wow.
So
Wow,
they
that's
have
fantastic. You know, Yale Drama has the #1 drama school in the world. So
yeah, I've heard you're dramatic.
That was good.
You
we
set
all have a
yourself
little
up.
drama in us. We all have a little drama.
David, I have to say one of the best times I've had working on the cultural committee was when you were on the committee with me. We brought on some unbelievable stars. Who was the rapper we brought on? I was trying to remember. He was great.
Dougie Fresh?
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie
There
Fresh.
it is. Thank you. You were doing it. Yeah.
Yes, we
Have
had
a cool picture with us.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Hispanic events we did at the National Civil War Museum was unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did, we still talk about it. I have friends that mention it, the quinceañera. Actually,
Yeah.
recreated a quinceañera. That was amazing.
It was beautiful. So you
Can't wait to get back to that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get back to that world.
Yeah.
Being able to experience those things in person.
We had very fond, beautiful memories of that. And then, but you ran with it, Ruby. And I still, like, I show up, you guys have a packed room, and
still at E last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So many different
Oh,
things.
Yes. But I want to say thank you, David, for facilitating Madison behind the scenes. You are doing a fantastic job. And thank you, Floyd, as well.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone.
thank you, Chelsea, Dr. Chelsea. Thank you, Ruby, for all of your just continued contributions, not only to our community, but now to our virtual global community, and sharing this beautiful message on diversity, on inclusivity, and just being able to better understand and appreciate ourselves and our identity, regardless of the shade of our complexion and our hair. And now we've learned to really appreciate and be bold with these identities. So thank you both very much. God bless you. Thank you, children and families, for joining us. Be sure to join us every single day, 11 a.m. right here. If you may have found us on Facebook or on the American Literacy Corporation website, one way or another, you joined us here at 11, or you caught us on the archived videos, and we always welcome you, and we'll always find some dynamic stories, readers, and new friends. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. God bless you.
Bye.
And see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.